Well, it's an exciting time to be in video games.
It's done nothing but expand.
Canada is a fantastic place to make video games.
Warner as a global company is really interested in Canada as a market for games, but also as a development hub. So we're going to be opening up a great new development studio in Montreal.
For me, the video game industry, all of the talents are converging in. And especially, Montreal is such an artistic think tank that we have really great talent that want to come here because of the city and because of they can really exploit their own potential inside the Montreal studios that we have.
Canada has a clear talent advantage. I mean, you look at all the games that are being done in Canada, the level of quality that's there, and the creativity. So, you know, we're there. We're becoming one of the best hubs in Montreal. I mean, we're in Hollywood today, but you want to make some great movies, you come to Hollywood. You want to make some great games, you come to Canada, and you know, go to Montreal.
The people that converge, especially at Ubisoft being a French company that has studios all around the world, we really have that diversity of people inside the studio, so it's quite fun to work in Canada.
We have a whole blend of cultures, and that brings us a very special type of creativity. I think that really translates really well into video games, so I think that's one of our best calling cards now.
I think because our business is global, we just happen to be making great games from Canada. So I feel like as a Canadian, I'm blessed to be doing something that is so much larger than just within our country. So I feel like we have very passionate people doing things that they love, and people coming to work every single day, totally jacked, but they were the one chosen to work at EA Sports.
We had EA come in, we got ADOS that come in. There's a bunch of little studios, there's a bunch of iPhone studios opening up. I really think that Montreal, as far as Canada, is the place to be right now.
Well, the industry is primarily in Vancouver and Montreal. Those are sort of the two largest clusters. But we're also seeing another cluster sort of developing in the southwestern Ontario region. We have tax credits in a number of different provinces that are very lucrative. Canada also has access to talent that's unparalleled. We have some of the best and brightest talent in the industry in the world. So we're continuing to see growth in this industry despite what's happening in the global economy. We've seen about 30% growth in Canada over the course of the past year in terms of jobs. We've seen some high-profile announcements from companies like Warner Brothers Interactive and THQ.
We looked at Montreal and Toronto primarily, largely because of the tax incentives, but also there's a huge talent base that we were able to draw from. And the proximity to the U.S. market and our U.S. studios there was also a huge advantage.
So many good games and so much talent in the Canadian industry. It was very cool to watch.